I got a DUI, now what? So, when you've been charged with a DUI in Canada or impaired driving in Canada, here's what's going to happen next. And there's 4 things you need to know about. First, you're going to have to go for fingerprinting and photos. So when the police charged you, they would have given you documents when you were released. One of the papers will have a date and time to go to the police station for fingerprints and photos. This date is not optional. You have to show up for this fingerprinting and photo date. And if you miss this date, you can be arrested and charged with another offense. The second thing you need to know is that you're going to have to go to court for what's called the first appearance. Now, the first time you appear in court for your DUI or impaired charge is on a court date called a first appearance. Now, your first appearance is simply the first time you appear before the court on your charge. This date is not a trial, and the police officer does not need to be there. The third thing you need to know is what is going to happen at your first appearance court date. Now, you're going to tell the court whether you intend to plead guilty or not guilty. Second, you're going to tell the court what your intentions are regarding a lawyer. So if you don't intend to hire a lawyer, the court will give you direction to get legal advice, usually through duty counsel. And if you have not hired a lawyer but intend to do so, you will tell the court that you want to hire a lawyer, and the court will give you a timeline to hire a lawyer for your case. And the Crown's going to give you evidence that they have against you. And this is the evidence that is going to be used against you in the case, and it's going to be included in a package called disclosure, which leads to the 4th thing you need to know. And this is a huge, big heads up. The evidence you get may not be complete. So you are legally entitled to get all the evidence that the police and the courts are going to use against you to prove the DUI or impaired case. However, the reality is this. The Crown will often give you what they have and what's good for their case against you. And many times, the Crown does not give you what you need. In other words, you're not getting all the evidence that you're legally entitled to. And it's often this evidence that they don't give you that may make the difference between winning and losing your case.